Good afternoon. We start at 4 o'clock with the rising number of teen violence. Teens involved in gun violence, and unfortunately, it does not seem to be going away.
So just today, IMPD announced the arrest of 3 more teenagers linked to armed robbery and dangerous possession of a gun. Police recovered 5 guns from a home and arrested 2 15-year-olds and a 16-year-old.
They say they think the 3 were involved in an armed robbery last month off Shadeland Avenue that sent a 37-year-old man to the hospital. And you know, this type of news seems to be increasingly common across our city.
So tonight, our Lauren Kostiuk joins us with a new approach to helping young Hoosiers. Lauren?
You know, Dustin and Felicia, many young people in our city are really struggling, and sometimes it's just hard to understand what they are going through. But a new podcast is hoping to change that, giving these kids a voice and an opportunity to be heard.
3, 2, 1.
Inside a church in Lawrence.
Coming live with Chess, Not Checkers podcast.
Is a podcast that puts the city's youth in the spotlight.
So how does social media influence your decision making?
Each week tackling issues impacting kids the most.
Have both of y'all seen this on social media before?
People used to do it to me, I used to do it back.
It sounds better on mute, it's trash.
And we know those comments rarely stay on social media, many times leading to fights and violence.
So when they commit these crimes, when they do these different things, they're just crying for help, and they're trying to find a safe space.
A space James Henderson found last year after being involved in DCS. Without it,
I think I'll probably be either dead or in jail.
now given a second chance.
It mean a lot. They like family, like DGTA, they like family for real.
That family is New Boy, or New Breed of Youth. Last year, the group started a literary art and young entrepreneurs program.
And when we thought about it, we're like, let's let these kids put their pain not only in a play, not only on a book, not only in a recording studio, on a podcast in front of a camera. Don't look at the camera, don't worry about the camera, just focus and talk to me.
The name Chess Not Checkers also serving as a reminder that in the game of life, the moves you make matter.
Chess takes patience, it takes time, you gotta think a step ahead. You can't just think about your next move, you gotta think about your next move.
A strategy James is now using to keep himself on the right track.
So I know it's just one step backwards just to get 20 steps forward.
Has that affected you in real life?
Soon hoping this podcast will reach even more young people, reminding them their stories and voice matters.
It's their time to shine, it's their show.
Hey man, but
And what's really cool about this story is they're also teaching these kids how to do everything behind the scenes. So editing, lighting, editing, lighting, and production. And they're hoping one day that these kids can run the whole show without them.
So when can we actually listen to it?
They're hoping they're going to post some of these episodes this month and then by the end of the year. So they're in the works and they're going to be on YouTube very soon for the whole community to listen to.
But that's amazing. We talk so much about nonviolence and police, and maybe part of it too is going back to the basics, spending time with children.
Exactly. They really enjoy being heard, and to have their voice, it matters.
Yeah.
Real
Thanks.
talk.
Thanks, Lauren.
Yeah.
Well, just days ago, we saw leaders from all walks of life right here in Indianapolis gather to address youth violence and look for solutions.
And it comes at a crucial time after some sobering statistics. So far this year, we've seen 34 children and teens killed through gun violence. And since 2020, we've seen an increase in the number of young people killed by homicide.
And that's why hundreds of people came together on Tuesday to strategize. They looked at how to reach kids who are making bad decisions and try and connect them with people making good ones. The other main focus is how to stop young people from using guns to solve problems.